you imagine the look you'd get?
Oh, it really wasn't a lucky, was he? Or duck.
Yeah, I bet. It's... Yeah, but you're staying on...
I say that, and it's her. I'm currently sat here wearing a Red Bull Las Vegas t-shirt that she got me for Christmas, so, you know.
Alright.
Yeah.
Since when have you been the whole... RB?
Well, it's got Perez's name on it. No, she got me for Christmas. It's alright, it's better than... Was it about 2 years ago? Her folks got me a Mercedes top. Yeah, that one. I've worn it once to please them, and then he got buried in the cupboard.
Which one was it?
The Patronus. It didn't have a driver's name, it was just the Patronus, black and blue.
Yeah, but to be honest, it's not a bad colour.
I'm not saying it is, but of all
It's
the ones,
Merc.
I'm not a Mercedes fan. Red Bull, as you know, I'm a Perez fan. But I've got a Perez flag on my desk here that was going up on the wall.
Yeah, which now Perez is no longer friggin' out Red Bull.
Yeah, but I'll probably put the flag. I quite like the flag. I'll probably put that over. Sod it.
Well, it's like, you know, if Max ever leaves, will I stop becoming a Red Bull fan? Possibly, if Lawson stays.
I don't particularly have a team alliance. I enjoy the racing. I wouldn't say I have a particular alliance.
McLaren.
I wasn't the biggest Merc
Has
fan.
to be McLaren.
Yeah. Now I do have a couple of pieces of McLaren, which I got them a couple of years ago when they were on sale.
I'm currently wearing my McLaren hoodie.
I really wanted, was it Aston Martin polo shirts, but they were like 70 quid.
Yeah, they were ridiculous.
But they looked really good in that green.
Yeah. Just Aston Martin need to get rid of Stroll. That's the problem. Aston Martin needs to get rid of Stroll. Drugovich, you know, they've just re-signed Drugovich for fuck's sake, and it's like, look.
Rid of Stroll and either Drugovich or get Perez into that seat.
A Spaniard and a Mexican. Really?
At least to be able to speak the same language to each other.
Yeah. I like Alonso, I do. I'm not...
And the thing is, Alonso's doing what Raikkonen did, isn't he? He doesn't need to, but he's enjoying himself. So suddenly, you've got to admire that in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
And the thing is, give him the car, and he's still got
give him
a
the car,
decent turn of speed about it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Look at how the Aston had behaved, where he was getting second positions and shit.
To me, despite his age, he's comfortably in the top half of drivers.
Yeah.
If you put them all in the same cars, he'd be comfortably probably top 5.
Yeah, but the difference is, Alonso can do it. Why can't Hamilton? Okay, we know the Aston Martin fell away on the season, but...
It's going to be interesting to see what happens at Ferrari this year, I must admit. It's going to be really interesting to me because if Leclerc runs away from him...
It's going to be fireworks.
You know what I mean? If Leclerc... Because Leclerc's not bad, and if he can just absolutely show Lewis the way to go...
Yeah.
I think there'll be some spat dummies.
Oh, there will be spat dummies. And it's too late for Hamilton to go back to Merc. Because I
honestly think he'll be a Ferrari for maybe 2 seasons, and he'll just retire. He'll just go and play with his electric stuff or something. Although that's all falling apart. He said Rosberg pulled out of that.
Yeah, Rosberg's pulled out.
Like Streamy or whatever it was called.
Yeah. I know Hamilton's got a team in it, but Rosberg will pull out.
I ended up watching this. I ended up watching it today. The F1 esports is on right now.
Yeah.
And it's actually been kind of interesting. So of course, one of the commentators is Matt Gallagher.
Really?
Yeah, I've been on the podcast a few times.
Yeah. Obviously, because they left WTF1. and then they set up their own P1 with Matt Tommy. Well, Tommy's been on the podcast as well, hasn't he? Tommy's
Yeah,
been on the
have.
podcast.
But yeah, it's been kind of entertaining just to watch. Say, just the official F1 esports league.
Do we reckon Antonelli will show Russell?
In terms of pace, probably not. I just have this thing where Russell, especially towards the end of last season, it was his ability to buckle under pressure. And that appears to be his problem at the moment, is that there was 2 or 3 times when the going got tough and next thing he was in a wall.
I mean, okay, we can't class Spa as his fault.
No, but I mean more like it was Australia, wasn't there, where he binned it right at the end.
Yeah.
And of course, thinking back to, was it Singapore the year before?
Well, he followed Lando's line, didn't he?
Even Lando didn't end up in a wall.
Yeah, he did. He hit the wall.
Even not as hard as Russell did.
No, I know. But he followed Lando's line, that was a problem.
It's just, there's been 2 or 3 times when it seems when the pressure gets on him, he seems to be able to buckle a little bit.
Well, he handled Hamilton on his ass a few times.
Not to mention see how the little handbags at dawn between him and Max goes.
Yeah, that's gonna get a bit spice.
Sparked off towards the end of last season.
And still continued even after the season had finished. Didn't it?
Yep. Nearly a 10th of the way through it.
I just... Flashbang.
Go for it.
It's been nice to see Bottas. I mean, Mick's gone endurance racing with Alpine.
Hulkenberg's gone with BMW and Team, I think he's in endurance racing. K-Mag, sorry. Because that was the thing I told you, I saw the post where they announced he was going to BMW Motorsport, but didn't say what racing event. It was like, yeah, joins BMW Motorsport, this, that and the other. But at no point did it actually list in what capacity.
Yeah, I think Danny Rick's just not doing anything at this point. Which is a shame, he should have got him. I think he'd have done alright if he'd gone for V8.
The Aussie Supercars. They're not V8 anymore, but they're the Aussie Supercars. I still catch them on YouTube time, still very entertaining. Especially now Van Gisbergen's left.
Well, thingies, well, touring cars is on its ass, isn't it?
Is it? I don't know. Everyone thinks BTC is because they've dropped the grid down from 32 to 20 cars, but honestly I think it's been better.
Well, the game's not happening.
We kind of knew that with the developer that was behind it. And it goes back to what I've said 100 times.
Codemasters.
I don't... No, I don't mean that. I don't think BTCC on its own has enough clout.
If they wanted IndyCar as well.
To me, I'd almost... If you could get all the touring car divisions of the world into one game, I think you'd be onto something. There was was it an old race driver game where you could sort of do that?
Yeah.
You know, you could do different racing things from across the planet. Obviously, you're not going to get F1 because it's got its own game, but you could put like touring... Start off with something like Clio Cup, maybe have Formula 3 in it. But obviously you could move around to the Australian supercars, to the DTM.
You won't get Formula 3, you get Formula Ford.
Well, Formula 4 then?
You get Formula Ford, you won't get F3 or anything anymore because of it going to be falling.
You know, maybe at the top line you have like World Endurance in the game or something like that.
Yeah.
and just have it all so you could literally start off your career in, say, something like Clio's or. But work your way through all these different divisions, the ability to move around the world. I suppose in a way stuff like iRacing does allow that to an extent, but...
Yeah. But you're paying for it.
Oh yeah.
You're
Look,
paying...
I keep looking at iRacing, but unless I was going to set up my proper wheel and everything, I don't think it'd be worth it to me.
Well, I'd do it, but... You just get so many rabbits on there. That's the problem,
Yeah.
so many rabbits.
And it's finding the time to dedicate to it to make it work. I don't actually know what it costs, I've not really looked into it. The nearest I've got is the sort of Sim Racing Steward subreddit, which is hilarious for a laugh every now and then. I'm assuming you might have seen some of Jimmy's videos when he does the...
Yeah.
But I actually do occasionally browse across the subreddit itself. %, yay!
Jesus Christ.
What?
Well, obviously the subscription price, it's like you're paying a one-time fee if you want to buy additional tracks. And then you get a one-time fee for... It varies in price depending on the track. And then
Yeah.
they also offer like discounted cars and tracks priced, you know, it's all in dollars. I didn't want dollars, but this is iRacing, isn't it? I just wanted friggin' prices. It's all I wanted. But it's, you know, it's a membership. You're classed as a membership.
I always thought it was like a monthly subscription.
It is. It's like $7.80 at the moment.
So about $5.
Regular price is like $13.
Yeah,
You know,
$7
for
is
2
about
years.
$5 current exchange rate.
For 2 years, it's like $119.
Yeah. If you're playing it regularly away and you had all the proper setup, it's probably worth it. I just think to me it probably isn't.
No.
Not to mention if, I mean, I remember the time we tried frigging a Assetto Corsa.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I have the Assetto Corsa on Steam. It's gone better.
But I think that was again very much set up for using a wheel and...
Yeah. I mean, I've used the wheel with the Assetto Corsa. I actually don't mind the Assetto Corsa. But I haven't got round to getting one of my... Oh no, I have got one. I haven't got round to getting some of the other car packs yet.
Yeah.
Because like there's British GT packs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, you know that you know this whole Spa extension, contract extension, don't you?
It's like every other year, isn't it?
Yeah, because they're gonna start rotating it around. Why?
Because there's more. Because I think even they realise there's only so many racing. I didn't know there's more tracks than one races.
It's not that. It's about that they're gonna be putting stupid street tracks in, aren't they?
Because these stupid street tracks are paying.
Yeah, well, we're losing.
I don't disagree with you, but they're going where the money is.
The problem is mostly America street tracks.
Yeah, but Liberty Media's been trying to break America with F1 for years now, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, if it's going to do that, get rid of Danica.
Yeah, the thing is, America actually has, because America's got like Watkins Glen.
Yeah.
No, it's whether it be up to FIA Grade 1 or
Probably
whatever
not.
they call it. That's the thing, isn't it? It's knowing.
It's like
I said to you before about British tracks. To me, there's far better tracks than Silverstone, but none of them are Grade 1.
no, the only one that is Silverstone.
Hmm.
But it's like
Sadly.
It's like Brands Hatch.
Yeah,
know-
with GP, it'd certainly be a big enough circuit. I just don't think they've got the infrastructure for the space for teams.
No, that's why they do mainly more classic-y stuff around Brands Hatch.
Say when the touring cars did the GT Link, it's always brilliant out through the forest.
It's like the Nürburgring. Unfortunately, that's slipped its classification. That's why it's not going back to the GP.
Well, the full length circuit
No,
never
they
get
won't.
Grade 1.
They won't do that because obviously, if
F1
you,
cars get about 2 laps before the tyres would be done.
not just that though, it won't now after the fact that Lauda, that's where Lauda had his accident.
Yeah, but they raced there after that, surely.
They did and then stopped. The only
You know, by that token, we just stopped racing in Japan because that's where Bianchi had his death. But that's not.
well, it should stop the race wherever Senna died.
Imola.
See, it's,
Yeah,
it's,
you're right.
it's like the fact, yeah, but it's not just that. It's like, well, if you've got other tracks, you know, you got Portimao, for Christ's sake. Portimao. You've got, obviously, we can't use. They can't use Mugello, or whatever. They can't use that.
We can use it. Why not? What's stopping you using?
Ferrari. That is Ferrari's test track.
Yeah, I know it is. But they managed to use it that 1 year, didn't they?
Probably it.
Hi.
Why, were you going to start digging that out?
I was going to start working to the middle.
Oh, I would have just, like I'm doing, is I'm just carrying on straight backwards.
Alright, fair enough. Sorry,
now.
I thought I was doing us a favour by going into the middle.
No, we should leave that for Alan, really. Yeah, but you're going to have to go all the way around now. Unless you can
No,
squeak,
I'll get through that gap.
unless you can squeak through the middle again.
I'll get through the middle.
What you
Cute shot of me falling into hole.
That's what I was kind of wondering. Will you be able to squash that? Yeah, okay. He's getting there slowly. He's heading my way though. He's heading my way. You might want to reverse. Too late. Unfortunately, digging has to stop. Why? I have an excavator in my hole.
I go to the doctors about that. You sound painful. Let's try that again, shall we?
Well, I thought you were turning.
I was. I think I got my control full up. I think I was turning the excavator on the tracks.
So you were turning your cabin and not?
Yeah.
Well, your tracks are definitely turning that to this time.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make the same mistake twice.
I won't be so sure. Yeah, you're better just working backwards and then
Fair enough.
then you've got a path and then eventually, you know, you work down the middle. I think that's
Yeah,
what me and Alan did. We just worked down the edges first.
Yeah.
Does that mean you caused... Wow, you should see the divot marks on that side where you fell down.
Well, you call me a divot.
There we go. Yeah, I don't actually know how close we are getting to each other there.
I think as long as you are timing right, we're okay.
Yeah.
We're like two windscreen wipers as long as the timing goes.
Hmm. You're gonna unscrew that cab, you know. Wow.
I was working towards a joke of that nature. I was gonna say to him, I must have turned the other way now, and the cab's gonna come off.
Kind of beat you to that one, didn't I?
Damn you stealing my comedy.
Either that or your character will come out and your character will be staggering all over the place because you're dizzy.
Throwing up. It's alright, I just glanced to the side and thought there was somebody stood there. It's the goddamn crane hook.
Well, you
You
left.
see what I mean?
Yeah.
It does get a quick glance, you could mistake that for like a Minecraft style person, couldn't you?
Hmm.
Fucking Dementor, the yellow Dementor at the side of the construction site.
Yeah. Oh dear. What how's your fuel level and wear level at the moment? Your tracks are looking a little bit dirty.
Yeah, they're both about, we're just under half, we're under half a tank and half the, I think the service truck's here.
Oh, we've got it here. I'm gonna wait till I'm literally ran them both down.
Yeah. We're going to forward a little bit. Yeah, these machines don't have an hour counter on like Farm Sim. Does it be interesting to see just how many hours we put on some of these?
Well, they were all, yeah, because they were all new when we...
Yeah, well, used vehicles aren't a thing on this game.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, just be interesting, especially if you know, like Farm Sim has the counters.
Oh, yeah.
Euro truck that Ivicorn driving has an engine hours counter that doesn't get reset when you reset the dash.
No.
Because the one thing that annoys me with that Ivicorn, it hasn't got a miles to empty anywhere on the dash. Okay.
What?
Well, you just reset on my screen.
Yeah.
You get stuck or something.
The bucket got stuck in the trailer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but you can actually reset the trip, but you have to keybind it.
Yeah, I have keybound mine.
But it doesn't...
The Ivicorn doesn't have miles to empty on any of the info screens.
On the
Which
range.
I find really strange.
Like the Scania does.
Yeah. Every other vehicle I've ever seen has them, you know, at one point you got like miles to empty.
Apart from... I don't think Reynolds do they?
I'm pretty sure they do. I'd have to go in and double check, but
I never got. Oh god damn it! I never got any photographs.
of
I went to go see Disney on Ice. All the
alright.
stage trucks that were logging all the stuff around, they were obviously they were Dutch trucks, but they were
Oh shit! Hit the wrong button.
they were mans.
Don't work out who they, because if they were fly by night, they'd usually be daps.
No, it's Pete or somebody.
PE usually.
They were Dutch.
Red and white.
No. They were it definitely wasn't them. Wasn't Scanias, because I didn't know if they were Scanias. They were. I wonder if I can actually find the. Yeah, because it was Road Trip Adventures, wasn't it?
Not one I'm familiar with.
No, that was the Disney on Ice thing.
Alright.
Oh. And I'd heard of his name. I'd heard of the name of the company. And I knew they were Dutch because they had all the Dutch plates.
Yeah.
It wasn't here.
I mean, it's not like an industry I'm overly familiar with, so I can't give you. I got listed names. I'm not.
Which is kind of annoying because I know what. That wasn't you. They were definitely Dutch trucks because they were Dutch plate and the name, and obviously it said, you know, Netherlands on it. So that was a bit of a giveaway.
Really?
I mean, I've got to be careful because most of this, when I'm trying to search for them, they bring up friggin' ETS2 screenshots as well. Because a lot of people like the Dutch style.
Oh yeah.
Is that it? Yes. Thought so. They're called Pieter Schmidt Show Services.
Not ones I'm familiar with.
Yeah,
I
the
must admit.
Dutch. And they have Ivicors, DAFs. They have They have DAFs, Ivy cores, They do have Scanias. But they have MANs as well. But Mace, they had the ones they had in Manchester were MANs. They did have a couple of Ivy cores as well.
Mm.
And it was like, shit, should have got a photograph for David. But they were fucking tidy.
Mm.
That's the weirdest thing is the differences between our trucks, not being offensive to some operators, but I am. The differences between our trucks and the Dutch trucks. The Dutch trucks get used a lot, but they know how to keep them in good nick.
I don't know, you get odd companies in this country that can.
Come on, name me.
Harrison's at Berska.
Okay.
Blue and red, white roofs.
Yep.
Usually on fridge work. SNT.
Obviously. But they're Scottish.
Yeah. Yeah, Scots, but you're classing that as all.
They're independent from us.
Yeah, I'd say Harrison's and Berska come into that category. Some of their stuff looks, with their two bull noses, look really nice.
I'll tell you another company that does. Have you ever heard of Philip Judge?
I think I've seen them around, yeah.
Friggin' Reynolds and stuff. V8. Like a V8 Renault. It's a fucking beast. I mean, the problem is Crouch kinda do, considering their line of work.
A lot of recovery companies do. Recovery companies ratings.
Gonna finish your sentence.
I was just say a lot of recovery seems to one line of work because a lot of the rules sort of can be bent a little more in recovery.
Oh, Crouch is fucking faster and T-cabs nice.
Yeah, well, just in general, because I think about, like, in recovery line work, all your weight laws and that don't really apply the same. Because it's like, if you're going to need to go and move something, they just want you to go moving, they're not really bothered about.
Well, no, because generally in recoveries you will see the heavy.
Yeah, there's a company from just the other side of Leyland called Jackson's. And they've got a Volvo 750, it's a 6-axle rigid.
Yeah.
And it's a monster of a thing.
Nice looking.
The beauty, big, absolute beast of a game. I think McAdams have at least one 5-axle these days.
Yeah. I think FCC is still running their Scania T-cab.
I've not seen it around here for quite a while. It was based out of Brooklands for a bit. It was parked in there too.
Yeah, because
it's 7 motorway.
Because it was on the police unit.
It was just over the motorway. I'm assuming it must be back over your side.
Yeah,
I've
it
not
is.
seen it for a while.
Yeah, they've still got it, I think. But that's a nice. Yeah, they only go up to Crocklands for police unit bit if they're assigned on police jobs.
They used to have 2 or 3 based there, just opposite where the Wombles layer is.
Hmm.
And it was just free access to the motorway.
Yeah, but it was, like I say, usually also was on if they'd been assigned to police jobs as well. Because you know that yard that KT's got.
Yeah, it was in there. It was in the very back of there, I think.
Yeah. Well, that's where the FCC used to be for the police bit. I don't know if that got moved or not.
I don't know. I haven't looked in.
I don't know because I don't know if they bought the land fully or not.
Because there used to be there was a tanker firm. I think Bibby's had a tanker depot in there as well at one point, and one or two others.
They still running, or have they gone? Have they gone now?
I'd have to check, unless there's been one of these big buyouts somewhere down the line. There's been quite a few changes in the whole industry in the last few years. Kalina and DFDS are buying up everybody in sight.
Yeah, Stobarts.
Yeah, and Kalina have just finished buying out McBurney's.
Really?
Yeah,
Christ.
tell me about it. Tell me about it.
They run a lot. They run a lot of Hisham, don't they? Well, I mean, like going across.
Yeah.
Hisham. Yeah. Because
the one camera and relax.
that's why I've zoomed it right out. If you know what I mean, I've made it go right out to stop it from dicking around like
Just
it
every
does.
now and then when you get the ground the wrong angle, it just gets annoyed at you.
Yeah. Or yeah, was it not Bibbies with the old? Did they not have a Ford at one point?
Possibly.
Need the service
Up
truck
a
at
little
some
bit.
point. Eh?
I just back this up a little bit. I'm getting everything nicely into back of trailer. I could just do it a bit back so I can get a bit more into front. No, not in that direction.
Well, they're still doing. Bibbies are still doing the coaches. I don't know if they're still.
I wasn't that Bibby, no, Bibby distribution. We're a big national. No, yeah, I didn't mean the Ingleton ones. Better.
Well, it was Menzies though. Menzies got hold of it.
Was it? I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's where you see a lot more. Where the actual warehouses used to be is now Menzies.
Oh, right.
But I said Menzies got hold of it a good couple of years ago.
Probably did, huh?
Way before pandemic time.
Oh. Okay, I'm a little bit too far away there.
Flashback.
I just shut my eyes in the right moment there, 'cause you didn't really give me much of a warning.
No, because I'm in a bit of a run. Give me 2 seconds.
1, 2.
I'll be back with you.
No worries. You're always brave anyway, you leave me alone with you lot, folks. I don't know what. It's where we conspire against him. Shall I move his excavator into the hole? Yes, folks, we're never here. Shit, I'm stuck in the hole. If you ask folks, we're never there. %, for yeah, this is. I mean, fair play to anybody who's soloed this. This is a monster of a job. So I'd like to do this by myself. Unfortunately, because the game doesn't have mods, we're not able to just bring in extra machinery to do it quicker. Could we do with blooming Alan here? Wait for him to come back now. We've said it before, but I'd just like to take a second to thank you all for the support we've had for this series. It's been amazing to see. And it also gives us an idea of what you guys want and what you guys want helps. Basically, fun of where we're going. Man, there's a lot of red still to go there. Dig in. I missed most of it, yeah. Doing with the pilot and I missed most of that. Excuse me. Oh, come on, I'll actually get it up by 1% before he gets back.
I'm back. And as soon as I come back,
No, it's not, unfortunately. I've paused my recording. Now. Well, that was unexpected. We're still at 14%, so we've not lost that much progress, right? Sorry folks, we had a server drop again.
yeah.
Apparently Chris was trying to accuse me of something, folks. I have no idea what he was talking about.
Well, you kind of forgot I had my head. You probably didn't realise I still had my headset on. Either.
I don't know what you're talking about, mate. You must have been hearing things.
Usually you're going to dump the excavator in the hole. As long as you don't
No,
dig the middle out.
I wouldn't do something like that, would I?
I don't know if you want to do a fuel and repair.
Mine's probably alright for now. What's mine at? Mine's at like a quarter on both.
There we go. Mine's getting to the point where it needs to fill on fuel.
Alright.
I was in the red.
Bloody hell.
That's how.
Not that I'd know, because I've not been in your excavator, of course. Don't tell him, folks.
For now, I'll just. Yeah, if we try not to dig the middle out, then it gives us a chance to bring the service truck in if we need to.
Yeah. No, I got that from what you took the first time, so I'm not. You can see now I'm not. I've dug so far along, but I'm not going.
Yeah. Yeah, I apologise for any drops. Or anything like that.
Yeah, it's a little bit of net issues right now that we're hopefully getting to the bottom of.
I don't know what it is. Because this is not on the new, this is on the old.
Unless it was internally your machine, that's the only thing.
Yeah, the machine might need a restart.
Mine's begging me for a Windows update, which I'll do probably tonight.
Yeah, my laptop is. But I did find it when Windows decides to do like downloads and shit, it tends to. You stuck?
Yeah. No, I'm not stuck. I'm just grabbing a can out of the fridge.
Being very noisy. Because of your, you left your thing.
Bucket in the thing, yeah.
And it was just creating a lot of noise. It was like, fuck it out. Sorry, because it gets worse when I'm going to drop a safety save.
Like I say, we don't seem to have lost a lot there. I don't know how often this game auto saves.
Don't know without actually checking that. Well, it's just saved again now.
I don't get messages for stuff like that, so I don't know. It's only come to you as the host.
Even though I saved it, it just saved again.
Yeah.
I think it saves quite regularly.
Seems to. Don't you realise how goddamn unstable it is?